Welcome to the Corporate Sister TV. My name is Solange Lopes and I'm the founder of the Corporate Sister website and brand. Today we're discussing refreshing your schedule as a working woman. How often have you taken the time to reconsider your schedule, aka the way you spend your time? How many times have you looked back and reconsidered some of the items on your schedule and asked yourself, are there things that I need to take off this schedule? Are there things that I need to add? Do I need to reshuffle and restructure the way I spend my time in general? I know it can be a tedious task, but periodically, every now and then, all of us should take a look back at our schedule, aka the way we spend our time, and reconsider it and realign it even more with our goals, motivations, priorities, and most importantly, with our purpose in general. So how do we go about refreshing our schedule as working women? Well, the first thing is really to check in with ourselves first, and to make sure that we're in alignment with who we are, or at least, what our purpose is in general. Are you still the same person? Have things changed for you in your life, in your career, or in your business? Have your motivations, your goals, your priorities changed a bit? Maybe you've just had a baby, or you've just transitioned into a new job, or maybe you're not as excited about your job, your career, or your business, or even your family life, and you need to kind of reshuffle your priorities a bit. All of these are examples of questions that can help you revisit your priorities and, most importantly, your why. Why is it that you do what it is that you do? What drives you? What motivates you? Have those things or people that drive and motivate you changed? Are they the same? Have your circumstances changed a little bit over the course of time? These are good questions to realign yourself with who you are, but also to reconsider whether the way you spend your time is really the most productive, efficient, and in alignment with who you are, or whether you need to make a few changes. And while you're checking in with yourself, check in with your environment and your loved ones as well. And this is particularly important for working moms, right? As working moms, we know that our schedule is not always just our schedule, right? We're picking up, we're dropping off, we're fitting in a supermarket run here and there. We're trying to fit in some errands here and there, take this one to the doctors, take the other one to the dentist. So it can be quite a juggling act for working moms, and this is why it is crucial to not only check in with yourself, but to also make sure that your environment and your loved ones' priorities are also integrated within your schedule. However, remember that you are the priority. It's not selfish. You do have to put your mask on before you can help anyone else. So make sure that you're not just building your schedule around others' priorities and goals. The second thing is to consider using a time tracker. A time tracker is an extremely instrumental tool when it comes to taking a look at how you spend your time from day to day. It can be as easy as an Excel spreadsheet, or even a simple Word document or PDF in which you document all the activities and tasks that make up your day. Although it can be a bit of an investment of time in the beginning, you'll soon realize that it's extremely useful in really targeting those things that you do day in and day out. Most importantly, it helps you pinpoint what I call your time stealers, or those activities that take way too much time and end up draining you mentally and even spiritually and emotionally, and shouldn't really take as much space on your schedule as they are. And the good thing is, a time tracker also helps you pinpoint those activities and tasks that really energize you, and where really you express most of your potential and most of who you are. And ideally, those activities and tasks that energize you are the ones that you should focus on. So consider investing some time, maybe 5 to 10 minutes a day, into a time tracker and analyzing, the results of tracking your time and targeting your time stealers and diminishing them over time, and targeting also those activities that energize you, and do more of that. The third thing is to use the power of technology. All of us, at least most of us, are using technology these days, whether it's on social media or using apps or using other technological tools in our work or in our day-to-day life. It can also be really useful to leverage those tools when it comes to refreshing our schedules and saving some time. It could be, a banking app or a financial app that allows you to schedule your bills ahead of time. Or another tool that allows you to do something else ahead of time, so you have to make less of an investment of your time over the course of your day or over the course of your week or month, and devote less time to low impact, less satisfying administrative tasks, for example. And last but not least, build some margins in your schedule. One thing that I realized when working with a great mastermind leader lately is that I don't build enough margins in my schedule. So let's say I have an appointment at 10:15. I figure that the power of the Holy Spirit is going to help me get there in 8 minutes instead of 15. So I leave at 10:05 or 10:08 and figure that it is possible that miracles happen and I can get there on time. It does not happen. This is a more or less funny example, but it really shows how lack of margins and lack of a cushion in our schedules really tends to create a lot of stress, a lot of confusion, and tends to veer us off track in our day-to-day activities. So consider looking at your day-to-day activities and building some cushion or some margins in there, including those margins you need for things that can happen, like traffic delays, or the dog chewing on the kids' homework or things of that nature. And also, margins for transition times, getting the kids ready, getting them in the car, getting yourself ready or getting yourself in the car. So you actually have enough time to have a schedule that is not stressful, but actually a schedule that is productive, efficient, and leaves you with some sense of satisfaction at the end of the day. So as a quick recap, these are my quick tips to refresh your schedule as a working woman. The first one being to check in with yourself and also with your environment and your loved ones. The second one being to consider using a time tracker and targeting your time stealers and also those activities and tasks that really leave you feeling energized, so you can devote more time to those and less time to your time stealers. The third tip being to consider using the power of technology to schedule activities and tasks ahead of time, especially for those that are low impact and less satisfying. And last but not least, build some margin in your schedule. I hope these are helpful, and I'd be curious to know what your tips and tricks are to refresh your schedule, how often you refresh your schedule, and what the results you've gotten over time are. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video.